All right, give me a second here. We'll get some shooting done. We're going live because you guys like live. We'll be trying out the ETS mags, which will be cool. Let me get on here. Wait a few minutes for some people to get on, say hi, all that kind of stuff. We'll be trying out the ETS mags, which will be cool. Got Razor JB's already in the house. Thanks for showing up, buddy. I heard a lot of good stuff about these. So today we're going to try out the plus. It's basically a 12 rounds. We'll get the camera set up here and do all that. This one is the 9. So for a Glock 43, which is a single stack, that's a lot of rounds. The standard is 6, comes with a 6-round mag. This one I set up with the base plate for +1, so it'll hold 7 + 1 inside the chamber. Some of these are a little long, especially the +12, but it'd be definitely good for something to keep in the car as a backup. But we'll check it out. Let's see here. Let me get back to here. All right, Genius Prepper, how you doing? Keith Gregory. But the price is phenomenal. $20, $19.99 for the +12, and $19.99 for the +9. It says they won't crack or break when dropped, and very resistant to harsh chemicals, superior heat, cold, and UV resistance. Well, it is cold outside right now. I think it's 26 degrees, which I'm sure in some of you guys it's a little bit colder. But we're going to do some testing, and then we'll get started. Down range there, you can see old Bob. He's down there. He's ready to get some bullets. So first, we will start off with we're going to be shooting some reloaded ammo. And this is a Acme 124 grain round nose bullet. So we'll load some up here. Basically want to see I want to see if the slide will lock open or stay open after the mag's empty. So we got first time I've ever used these mags. It's kind of neat to see how many you have in there. Okay, this says it'll hold one more. All right, that's completely crushed down. You can see the spring crushed in there. Originally, when I put the last bullet in, it looked like the plastic had kind of opened up a little bit for the 9th bullet. We'll check it out. Let me get some eyes and ears. Genius Prepper, Stan Ulch. 6'4" here. Let's see. My hands are too big for the tiny pistols. Yeah. It works good because the single stack, easy to conceal. But I'll be right back. I'm going to grab some eyes and ears. We'll get going. Check it out. Before we get started, I want to show you guys these sights I put on. Basically, I've had these forever. And the reason why I haven't put them on anything is because they don't use the Glock 24, 34, or 35. Nice fiber optic competition sight. And I'm like, well, what the hell is the point of that? So right there it says competition sight set. Well, you can't put it on a Glock 24, 34, or 35. What's the point? So I ended up putting them on the Glock 43. But they're a great sight. Let me see if I can see the picture here. You can see the front fiber optic red dot. Nice and flat black in the back. So we'll see how they do. Let's see how close to lined up they are. Maybe I'll shoot in the weeds. I don't know. We'll see. But we're live. We're at the house. I'm going to walk down here a little bit. And we'll see what happens. So a full mag is basically maxed out. You can see that the spring is completely all the way down. You can see the bullets. And it's kind of neat that you can see them. See in the magazine, it goes in, clicks in nice. It does hang out farther than a standard Glock. So if you're trying to conceal carry this, it will be a little bit different than that. That's usually how I roll right there. Yes, ugly stippling. I'm sure you guys are going to comment on that. But I put these on with a hammer. They were tight. I just sat there and whacked the rear sight till it was what appears to be center. So we'll see. Not really much of a, oh no, there's a little scratch on it kind of deal. So let's give it a shot. Literally, what do we got out there? Run, Forrest, run. So we got my buddy Bob. He's out there. And I wish I could zoom in, but I'm not going to be able to. I'll bring old Bob up. You guys can look at him here in a minute. First shot, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. It was right here. So the sight seemed to be okay. All right, we did get locked back. Let's go bring old Bob up here. See what he has to say. All right, so let's go down a little bit. Show you guys what we got. Got a couple here. I was aiming right here, dead center. Got a couple over to the left a little bit. Let's see what you guys got. Let's see how you guys are, what you guys are saying out there. Not a bad group. Yeah, these two. This was my first shot, second shot. I think it was third, fourth, and then I brought it back on. I think my grip was a little not perfect. But I'm shooting pretty far away. Basically, let's see. So 16 yards, not bad. I mean, if I was closer, I'd have a tighter group for sure, but not bad, not bad. So that mag seemed to work fine. Durability wise and stuff like that. Let's check it out. Maybe not. I think I broke it. One piece over here. One piece right here. That's pretty interesting. Check this out. I guess I can back up. The base plate's still on there. Everything blew out the top end of it. So there's the part of the base plate, the follower, and the spring. That's kind of weird, right? So let's put it back together. I hucked that one up in the air. Shit, it was at least 50 feet in the air. Normally, you probably wouldn't do that. I'm hoping. So let's see if I can. Fucking thing's stuck in there. All right, let me go get a screwdriver. Let's see. I was going to tell you not to do that. Feed lips are failure point in cold and heat. Yeah, well, what's weird is just trying to get this stupid follower in here. Try it with the spring attached, I guess. All right. See if I can put this thing back together correctly. Should be like this. There we go. When you put it in the right way, it works. All right, let's give it another shot. See, we'll just throw a couple in it, make sure it still works. And then we'll try the 12 round. Locked open. So we're back in action. There's no scratches or anything on it. No damage to the feed lips. I must have just hit it right where it popped out. The owner of company won't give money back either, only exchanges them for other mags. What am I missing here? Let's see what it says. No, it didn't break at all. It just basically sent the follower. See, and you could probably, yeah, you could pull it. I could pull this out right now if I gave it a little pull. I can definitely get it to come out of there. So it seems to feed well, but yeah, the follower can definitely be ripped out the top. Obviously, if the mag's empty, it kind of doesn't matter, but that's something to know about. It is made in the USA. It's got a patent pending. Let's check this bad doggy out here. Now, one of the problems or the things you hear people complain about a lot are the low capacity of a single stack, whether you're talking about a Shield, a Glock 43, and so on and so forth. Just for the fact is, most of them hold 6 rounds, and it's always nice to have more than that. 15 is nice to have for sure. But with that comes size and, for me, less likely to carry it. Now I have a Glock 19, which is probably one of the most common carried concealed pistols around. But I've tried it appendix, I've tried it 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and it works okay. One thing I like about that gun is it has the RTF2 grip, which is a very aggressive grip, which I like. But carrying that, rubbing up against your skin all day long, it is a little wearing. But round capacity on the 43 is definitely, you know, running a +1 or +2 base plate. Terran Tactical and other companies have made them, still make them, but they start growing in the grip. And by the time you're done, you're basically, you could be to a full-size grip. And with that said, it is still a single stack, but you're to the point where you might want to just carry something else. Now this is the +12. I'm just going to throw 6 or 7 in it because I'm looking for the slide to lock back is the most important thing. I can tell that the spring's functional. I mean, you can see it's kind of wadded in there weird, but that's what a spring does. We just normally wouldn't see that because normally the mag would be black, you know, polymer or metal, depending on what you're shooting. But let's go out here. And we got Cookie 2050. Let me say hi to all you guys out here real quick. Let's see. Our participants are Cookie 2050, Gilliland 427. What's up, buddy? Keith Gregory, Razor JB, Stan Alts, and the Genius Prepper. I figured it'd be fun to do a little shooting, especially while the wife's gone, because she doesn't really like me shooting back here. She thinks I'm going to piss the neighbors off. But just down the street over here, a guy shoots all the time, so I don't really know. I'm out of city limits. Everything's legal. And what doesn't hurt her won't kill her, I guess. But I'm really not supposed to be shooting back here. So we'll load these up. These are loaded up. Let's finish, check this mag out and see how it does. And then we'll take some questions or we'll be done for the day. We'll do some long range stuff, see if I can get accurate. See, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 yards. It's a pretty long shot. I don't even know if I'm in the camera or not. We'll shoot from here, I guess. See that flinch? I got a primer strike. All right, we got lock back. So we're good. So are they better than the OME stuff? Probably not, just for durability wise. We know that Glock makes a good mag, but price wise, the EST is definitely a mag to think about. These could be good good ones to keep in your car for backups, maybe in some bug out bags or locations. So they work, they're functional, the price is there. You're basically getting 2 mags for the price of 1 Glock mag, which is pretty awesome, unless you find a really killer deal somewhere on online. But let's see what you guys got for comments, and then we'll be done here. Gillen 426 says he pisses the neighbors off all the time shooting. I tell you what, when we bought this place, I bought this place specifically because it was on 14 acres, and I figured, you know, I told the realtor, I want to be able to shoot, I want to be able to do all this stuff, and she found us this place. It's really nice, but it's like, then I got a wife, and I need to keep the wife happy because that's keeping your 6 happy, right? Well, the front of your 6 happy sometimes. So if you want to use your 1 or your 12, you got to keep your 6 covered with your wife. So I'll definitely make sure I pick up all the brass, because that'll definitely be the first hint. But other than that, I mean, I enjoyed it. It seems to be working out good. I appreciate you guys showing up and all that fun stuff. So if you guys don't have any questions, I'm gonna end this and call it a good day. And I'm gonna say everything worked. The gun it's a light primer strike, is what it looks like to me. Let's compare. Let's compare. So the one on this side is the one that fired. Doesn't so much look any lighter than the other one. Maybe it's a bad primer. I don't know. We'll throw it in the bucket and figure it out later. So other than that, let's see what we got here. I had 16 out of 18 bad experiences. The other 21 gave away. The owner of company just replaced magazines, never addressed problems. The ETS mags have a great price but feel cheap. They do feel cheap. They feel like a piece of plastic, basically. More plasticky than polymer. I don't know what this is made out of. Let's see if I can figure it out. But it does say that it's compatible with aftermarket floor plates for the Glock. Easy disassembly for cleaning. Special grip ribs on the floor plate add an extraction. Oh, they're talking about that little deal right there. Ooh, this kind of sounds like something I probably shouldn't say on here. Same spring size and material as the OEM mags. Same spring size and material as the Glock mags. Maybe it's just the coloring that makes them seem different. The feed lips says creep resistant. The feed lips and body won't spread when being stored long term, even when fully loaded. Translucent body, allowing you to see your ammo and count and type of bullets. Superior heat, cold, and UV resistant. Won't become brittle over time, even when exposed to harsh environments or extreme cold. So, and it's impact resistant. Well, maybe it isn't. It's resistant. It went back together. But yeah, you can definitely pull. Well, let's just do it. Shit. So this follower right here was the one that shot out. Look at that. I can pull it right out. So I don't know any other mags that you could do that with. But that's probably a bad design of some sort. I don't know why. That shouldn't happen though. But good prepper mags. Let's try this one. This was the longer 12 round that didn't blow apart, but it looks like it's gonna follow. Yeah, it's gonna follow it. Do this exact same thing. I did get a Glock 19. I think it was like a 32 round, basically like a happy stick. But we're not shooting that today. So, all right, you guys take care. Have a wonderful day. If you're not a subscriber, which it looks like most of you are, I do appreciate that for sure. But come on over and subscribe. How'd you guys like the candy video? The Sour Patch Bullets. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed making those. So I'm going to be doing some more of those. You guys have any candy? I'm going to be trying hot tamales. And then, what is it, Juju fruits? Is that what you call them? I know WTF SoCal, he's got a few for me that he wants me to try out. Gillian 427, yeah. He's saying he hasn't seen any other mags do that before. I haven't either. I'm trying to put it back in. It won't go back in, but it is tapered so it can come out basically, and then it's wider at the base, so it's where it should be catching, so it won't come out. It's not working that way, so I'll fix that later. But with that said, you guys have an awesome day. Oh, mothballs. No, those are too damn big. I need stuff that'll fit in a 40, a 9, something that, you know, I reload. 223. I don't know if I want to mess with 223. I am going to do another video probably right after this one where I test the difference between a pistol primer and a rifle primer. And I'm thinking about basically using Hershey Kiss and putting it on the end of the barrel and then seeing how high it'll shoot and see if there's any deviation in a rifle primer to a pistol primer, see if it's got more oomph. So we shall see. We shall see soon, actually. So I'll make this a short video. I'll end it. Appreciate you guys again for showing up. Like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. And stay safe, my friends.